Legend Total War here, and today we've got a Saving Your Disaster battle playing as Corone going up against Nagarond, and the lady is not going to approve of this, so I'll just explain the situation a bit. So, we're the attacker here, he's besieged Lothern, the Dark Elves are in control of most of Ulthuan, and he's made the attack on Lothern, and it didn't go well for him, so he sent it over to me to see if I can do a better job. Now, given the situation here, I think he went about it completely the wrong way. Given his army's strengths, this army should never be used to prioritize big sieges like this. Yeah, going up against something that's even equal his size inside of a walled settlement is a bad idea. Unless you intend to just use magic and keep these guys hidden, probably a bad idea. Which I guess you could do if you've got enough wins of magic. But because they have an army standing outside the settlement, this is a field battle army. So what we're going to do is withdraw from the siege. And we'll lose the blessing of the lady, which sucks. But this gives us now the opportunity to attack Malekith. Drawing out the garrison. And thinning them out, if we win, thinning them out completely, making the siege just a non-issue. Now the biggest concern here is Dark Conduit. This is something that we have to be constantly aware of. Because if we just charge in and they pop down a Dark Conduit, that could destroy several units of cavalry. So what we want to be doing is just picking at them a little bit, get them to waste all 3 of their Dark Conduits. After they've done that, we can charge in with without having to worry about that. Obviously not charging frontal attacks into Blackguard of Nagarond, but we can actually just charge in at key moments. Alright, so we're definitely not going to just rush at them right away. I'm going to stand back about here. It's also not particularly a large map here, and the bigger the map, the better it is with cavalry. Basically, what cavalry want is one big flat map with no trees. That's the ideal thing for cavalry. Hills, trees, and obstructions, all very bad, because they need maneuverability. Obviously, charging down a hill is a bit better than charging up a hill. Still just better if it's flat. Makes it easier. That way you're not worrying about that kind of stuff. Having to move up and down hills. Okay, I'm just going to send the Heavens Wizard to go and cast some spells on them to begin with. And try to get 1 or 2 of their units to come chasing us. Especially like fast units. Hellebrand's on a Manticore. If we could take her out early with the Paladins, that would be pretty good. Because they're the only ones that's particularly good against her. I need the Royal Pegasus Knights to take out the enemy artillery. Now, if they get a good opportunity to attack the artillery, we have to make sure that we do it within a 2-minute window from their last Dark Conduit, or else, well, we're going to get fucked up. Alright, looking for a good opportunity to cast, not see, looks alright from there. Okay, just watch out for getting stun locked by stuff. It looked like a good cast, but it didn't really go the right way. Still got a bit of damage done on them. Not too bad. It's only 11 wins of magic, so it's not that big of a deal. There's Hellebrand. Yeah, if we could get rid of Hellebrand early, that would be really good. Okay, yeah, she's out for blood. She's on force march. I kind of wish she'd be a bit faster at the moment. Let's see if I can just keep her interest. What's her speed? 85. So that should be a little bit less than that. Okay. What we need is to get her on the ground and use Dark Conduit. And then charge at them. Because, yeah, there's a 2-minute cooldown for it. And then we've got 2 minutes to kill her before we do it again. Before she does it again. So, oh, hang on. She's given up the chase. Using a debuff spell on her might actually be a good idea. I don't usually use debuffs, but if you want to kill something quickly, that'll certainly help. So you want to bring her in here ahead of the rest of the army. They're just keeping an eye out over here for when they leave the artillery vulnerable. Got to give them appropriate bait. How about... No, not yet, not yet. Okay, that's it, come in. That's it, Hellebrand, come at me. Come at me, bro. Okay, she just used it. Go time. Let's go. Just got to keep her pinned down. Alright. Just send a couple of them over here. We can heal her. Go, go, go. We got 2 minutes. Alright, let's pop down a debuff on her. We got 2 minutes before they do something to us. Do it again. Okay, she's almost gone. Don't worry about this. It's not doing that much damage to it. Take her out, take her out, take her out. Come on, it's going really well. Alright, she's gone. Really good there. Alright, they're getting some kills? Yeah, they've already gotten a few kills. Alright, then get back. Alright, are we gonna... It's not gonna be viable for us to go up through this way. We're gonna have to go around the other way. What's going on over here? Alright, that's not really great. They're gonna cut us off if this happens. We'll have to send them around this way, I think. Alright, move back. Alright, so they've got a little bit of time before they'll do another one. Okay, the Blood Rack Shrine's a little bit of a concern. Alright. Shit, I don't know how I'm going to get around that. Alright, if I can get another cast over there, that'd be good. But yeah, killing Hellebron nice and early like that, really, really good. And they've used up one of the Dark Conduits. Alright, this one's coming in hard and fast. But yeah, we really need to thin out their infantry line, because the thinner it is, like the fewer troops that they have, the shorter their line's going to be, the easier it's going to be to get around them. Hopefully that does a bit better than the first one. Yeah, it's getting some kills in there. Okay, actually, based on what I'm seeing here, we might be better off running through this gap rather than coming up through there. Yeah, we just got to avoid them for the time being. Alright, they'll probably be ready to cast another Dark Conduit. But we kind of want to time their Dark Conduit with right before we attack, like, the Cold One Dread Knights. Probably best don't use Comet of Cassandora on units that aren't pinned down, because they are pretty good at dodging that, whereas they're fairly awful at dodging Chain Lightning. It's just a matter of what direction the random Chain Lightning is going to go in, that's all. Alright, start coming around here. Alright, that cast did pretty well. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, we got to get around here. Okay, I need... Alright, I'm going to send her to go and attack this Reaper Bolt Thrower. And hopefully they'll cast a Dark Conduit on it. And then I'll have the Pegasus Knights go and clean up shop over there. Hopefully. Come up over here. Now's not the right time to attack it. It's a good thing we've got the speed advantage here. It's one of the great things about the... Okay, there it is, there it is. Okay, go, go, go. We've got 2 minutes to clear out this crap. Alright, getting some decent kills there. Alright. Taking out their Reaper Bolt Throwers is going to be really good for us. Yeah, all I wanted that to do was trigger it. Cool, we've taken the high ground now. Thanks for giving it up. Alright, Reaper Bolt Throwers appear to be eliminated. Send her into melee, that's okay. Only problem with Pegasus Knights, they're not very good at running down units after they're broken. They're fucking shooting at us. These ones can come around over here. Problem is, like, the countdown's going, you know, for the next one. For the next Dark Conduit. Okay, are you ready to come over here and cast another spell? I really need to get rid of this Bloodrack Shrine. They've got one more Dark Conduit to do. After that, we don't need to be so damn cautious. Okay, Malekith coming in. Good. Taking him out would be very good as well. Alright, get out of here. Alright, they might cast a Dark Conduit soon, so we should probably stop this. It would be good to run them down for sure, but I just run the risk of getting obliterated. Okay, Malekith seems like he wants to come over here. Good. Good, I think we can deal with that. I need you to get back over there. Yeah, I do want to run it. Look, it's a dead unit. It's a dead unit. Just leave it alone. Alright. The Pegasus Knights have done their job there. Good for them. Alright, that's very isolated. That's good. But let's try and take out Malekith first. He's way ahead of the rest of his army. Alright, we need him to use Dark Conduit before we can send in any troops. Okay, you, get his attention. Bring him in. AI doesn't mind falling for a bit of bait here and there. And if we can get a heal down on these three. Okay, that's it. That's it, just get his attention. Bring him in. They should be just about ready to cast it again. Alright, that's not going to do anything. Casted it on himself. Okay, that's it. That's their Dark Conduit's done. We can, let's see, let's send some guys in. Alright, we don't need to worry about Dark Conduit anymore. Now we just got to take out Malekith. Alright, now let's get a heal in. And if you could go in there and help out take Malekith. Take him out. Yeah, his spells aren't going to do that much damage there. Okay, and we should probably give him a debuff. So we can kill him quickly. And while that's going on, if you could go and cast some spells down on them. Bloodrack Shrine, just draw it in a little bit more. Malekith's going down. Good, this is going really well. Don't want to send everybody in there. 4 units is ideal. How many did I put in there? 4 units. Is that way you can heal them? So I want to get the paladins in over there as well. It is doing some damage. Alright, got Blackguard and Nagaron coming in here. Probably want to avoid them to the end of the battle. And we definitely want to actually defeat him completely. Like, kill him. So we don't have to deal with him in the next battle. Also ensure he doesn't get any experience. Okay, good. Malekith is down, so that's both of their lords. Good stuff. Alright, Bloodrack Shrine next. Which isn't quite as isolated as it was before. Then we take out the Cold One Dreadnoughts, and I think that's all of their fastest units. And then with their infantry, we just magic the crap out of them. And we'll probably inflict the army loss penalty fairly soon with like pretty minimal casualties. Hopefully. Probably gonna have to fight that. But I don't want to fight it in the trees out here. Okay, Bloodrack Shrines aren't great in melee. Now you should not be in here. Did I leave anyone behind over this way? No, we get everyone. That's good. And the Bloodrack Shrine, yep, goes down pretty quick. Good. Could use Shield of Thorns. Yeah, it's only 6 wounds of magic. Just do it. We need to take it down quickly. Does it do magic damage? Its ammunition does magic damage, but in melee it doesn't. Make sure we destroy it. Okay, then the Cold One Dread Knights are next. Which the Questing Knights should have no problem taking out. I just didn't want to do it while we were focusing on this. Alright, it's been destroyed. Cool. And let's get around it over here. Get rid of Rear Charge it as well. They've still got another unit of Cold One Dread Knights over there. Now, because they've lost all their Dark Conduits, we can charge everybody in without any fear here. And the purpose of doing that is to basically just break them quickly. Don't think we need a debuff. This is going to break just straight away. Because their Lord's been wounded, and they just got charged by a huge amount of force. If you ever look at their leadership penalties, it's faster, stronger enemies nearby, minus 26. That's why we want to charge everybody in on one unit. And that unit is just dead. Okay, cool. Bounty power is in our favor now, so we've won this battle so far. But we could still end up taking a lot of casualties if we just rush on in. And the guy specifically said he didn't want his army to get fucking destroyed. And I'm all about not losing your army. And as their army gets smaller and... Oh, there's still one of those. As their army gets smaller and smaller, it's going to be easier to maneuver around it. I can't see any great cast positions there, so I'll just take a bad one. Just hope it gets anything. Probably don't need to do all Arcane Conduits at once. And, still got a few kills in there. It's not too bad. Alright, now... do I want to go around this way? Probably... Maybe I do. Okay, and keep them separated. So they might separate their forces as well. Keep all the flying units together. Alright, if we can get that other Cold One Dread Knight to separate from its army, that's good. While I keep harassing the melee infantry. Or just the infantry in general, it doesn't necessarily have to be the melee infantry. Okay, good. With the Murderous Prowess active, when they're not able to actually inflict any damage, that's basically it wasted. That was a decent cast. Went right through them there. And go around them. So yeah, we probably could just charge in and win. But why sacrifice our men when we don't have to? The lady doesn't approve. Oh well. The Horned Rat approves. Some very honourable hit and runs. Sir Robin would approve. Alright. Good, lots of kills there. That one's gone right through them very nicely. That was definitely the best cast so far. Now, it might also be in our best interest to try to get them towards the middle of the map, because the army loss penalty could be inflicted, not yet, but fairly soon. And so if they get that near the edge of the map, we're not going to be able to run them down. And then that's still a significant amount of force that we have to siege. And it would be good if we could just obliterate them. So get around over here. Okay, that looks like another good cast. I've always found that Vortex spells at first like 9 out of 10 times, move away from the spellcaster. But then after about 2 seconds, it's just random. So that's why you always want to cast in front of their forces in the direction that they're moving. That your thing is moving. Alright, those units there should get wiped out if the battle's over. So sending some guys around over here, just pick up stragglers. Be good. And then, yeah, let's try to get them towards here. So that if the army loss penalty does get inflicted, they just can't get away fast enough. Their artillery crew is still here, but sometimes they just don't want to get back on their artillery, which is totally fine by me. That's it. Another decent cast, and their leadership's awful. Alright. Now start moving around and get ready to charge in there. I reckon one solid charge, because there's a lot of missile units in there. One solid charge would probably cause the army losses. Because their leadership's torn to shreds. What battle difficulty is this on? It's on very hard battle difficulty. I reckon we could still probably get one more chain lightning in. But I'm going to need the... Yeah, don't let that one get away. Gonna need the arcane conduits. That's it, just keep drawing them back. Alright, speed up a little bit. Alright, if there's any unit that we really need to prioritize, it's going to be the Black Guard of Nagaron, because that's going to wreck our questing knights the most. So they're going to walk right into that. But yeah, I'm getting ready to charge in now. Here we go. Try and avoid this flank over here, focus on this one. And here we go. Don't need to use their formation ability. It's just not that useful. Oh, I've got this as well. There. Might hit some of my own units a little bit, but it'll do more damage to them than to us. Okay, he's taking damage, moving back. Army losses should be any moment now. They've just been totally shredded.
Priestess of the Lady. We have met before. Priestess of the Lady.
Bretonia! Victory is assured!
Swiftly!
Orders! For Bretonia!
Try and prioritize the missile units, because that's what will inflict the most damage on them. There it is. And now don't let any of them get away.
Quickly!
Paladin of Bretonia!
Alright, did the Cold One Dreadnoughts will probably get away, but they're not very good at defending settlements. So let's just make sure the other units don't get away. Did we get rid of that Medusa? Oh, if you guys could sort out that Death Hag, that would be good.
Immediately! I honor my vow! At speed! Questing knights!
Now I can't revive any of the dead knights. How many did we actually lose? Oh, it's hard to say because we started off damaged.
I honor my vow!
I see much.
You get them to try to take out that assassin there, although he's not going to be that much of a problem when taking the city.
faithful.
Take the ground! Prophetess!
And there's a few... If we get these two together, we can heal them a bit, because we've got a little bit of magic remaining.
Smash them.
Ah, the Bloodrak Shrine got away.
Questing knights.
That's okay. It wasn't that dangerous. It was really just the Blackguard and Nagaron that we really had to be worried about.
Sorceress!
Honor the lady.
Which is why sieging the settlement with all of those Blackguard of Nagaron in there would have been an absolute joke. Should not have even attempted that.
Sons of Bretonia. For the king.
Alright, and that's the battle done. Good, and we got a heroic victory. So, remaining, they have about 140 troops out of 2,000 that they had originally. Oh, well, you seem like you got enough chivalry. Here's some money.
Devotee of the lady.
Never.
Well, don't have to deal with those forces, I guess. You could send them over here to sort that out, because I don't think they're going to reinforce here. And then... Dare I auto-resolve that? Would be funny if it just totally nukes all of his units, making, like, this completely not worth doing. Because he does have Dark Conduit. It'll... I've seen auto-resolve be like, you go into this and then you lose like 5 units. I've seen it. And it will take all of 5 seconds for these two here by themselves to kill off their entire army. So don't be lazy in these sort of situations. God, I can't tell you how many times I've auto-resolved it and been like, oh my god, that should not have happened. But yeah, now it's easy. So what I think I'll do is... Oh, if we rush the cavalry over to here, because I'm not going to use them, just use the paladins. Because we could also heal them as well. We'll rush to the side. The only... They might not even activate the towers.
Legendary paladin. Pegasus Knight.
And you move over to here. I might even hit withdraw on them. Oh, look at that. They did it. He did actually destroy the... Of course, it did actually show that. But even if he did destroy all the walls, you still would have had to charge through there.
Priestess of the lady! I serve the lady.
Alright, they're just not putting anyone up on the walls at all. Yep. Alright, that's good. And you come over here, just give them some heals. Because, yeah, they still have the Dark Conduit, and the Dark Conduit's actually worth a lot in balance of power. The auto-resolver will just assume that you send in the questing knights and they hit the thing on you. Lose half your unit. And that way we end up with more balance of power than what we started off with. And it only took, 3 minutes. It's just not worth auto-resolving something like that. Especially against Dark Conduit, it really adds a lot of strength to them. Especially considering you've got such a melee-focused army. If you have a ranged-focused army in that sort of situation, it probably won't trigger it. And there you go.
Her will be done. What is your
And you got
guess?
your vow. How about that? Well, somebody got their vow sorted. Cool. And that's it. That's the disaster situation sorted. And his army is in pretty... It's in good shape, you know, compared to whatever he had it when he did it. And that's how you deal with that sort of situation. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Hope you learnt something. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time, fuckers. Appreciate ya. Bye.